Sir Simon says, Flip, welcome to the show. Lucas, everybody coming in here, welcome to Encounters, the #1 spiritual UFO talk show. So we're glad to have everybody here tonight. Welcome to another edition of Encounters. And a lot of things going on. A lot of things happening. So you're watching Encounters, the #1 spiritual UFO talk show. I'm your host, CmdrAleon, and welcome everybody who are coming in here. We're going to have another interesting, spontaneous show. Chronic Michelle, Tara, good to see you, Tara. Greetings, Twisted. Karen, let's see here. Gabe, welcome, Gabe. Hey, Mama 9993. Terry, everybody coming in here. See if I don't sneeze here. I got a feeling I'm going to sneeze, but hopefully not. Usually we don't sneeze on the show, but a little bit of, dust in the air, I guess. Hey, Arthur, good to see you. Jersey for life. Everybody in there. Young Skywalker, good to see you all. Everybody coming in here. Marine. And my dog. Hey, Cap Sparkles. Everybody. Judy White. Yvette. Good to see you, Yvette. And my cat's going nuts right now. She's going to have to calm down. David, welcome. She's in the mouth thing right now, so give me a moment. Man, I'll tell you. Hopefully that's the end of that. We shall see. Thank you very much. It's always nice to be blessed when you have dust particles coming through during your show here. Hey, Kansas, good to see you. Hey, One Toyota. Good to see everybody. Danny, I think we're going through one more. Man. You know this is a real show when I'm sneezing on the program. Okay, enough of that already. Enough of the sneezing. Hey, Maria, Kansas, everybody coming in here. Welcome, Alita, Author, let's see, Maya. Man. Yeah, we're going to bring Yvette on tonight. And we're going to do this right now. And just let people know, when we do bring up guests, you have to be over 18. No smoking on the show, no vaping, no drinking, no drunks, no paranormal discussion, no religion, no politics, no kids on the show, no cursing. Yvette is going to be our first guest. And hopefully we're going to bring her up. I just sent her an invite. Let's hope the TicTok thing works. And it lets her go up. Let's see here. So we're going to hopefully get her up. That's right, we're all live. Hey, Elvira, good to see you. Hey, Christina, welcome. Yvette, hopefully you can come up. If you saw me, if you get something on your end, Yvette, that pops up, just press save, and it'll bring you up on the program. Or go to the multi-guest option. The multi-guest option will allow you to actually come up. Give me 1 minute. We shall be right back. All right, so hopefully the multi-guest option will allow you to come up. And also FYP, everybody. Jerry in Canada. Hey, Jerry. Team Mama. Hey, Larry Robertson, 9, welcome. Everybody coming in here, share, like, and follow. If you're coming in here, if you've never followed us yet, hey, starting this you up in Boston. We just started, so no one's missing anything. You're getting here just in time. Hey, Susan Mary, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We're doing great. It's not letting you. It should let you come on. I'm going to press the guest thing. check your settings, because it should let you, or go, if you see the little people icon, right now I'm going to press the people icon here to invite you. I just pressed it. If you see something pop up, I can't believe it's not going to let her come on. Try the multi-guest option. You see the little thing that says host multi-guest option? We should be able to get you up here. Hey, Leanna, good to see you. It's a bummer if we can't get you up here. I know you have something to share. Hey, KC666, good evening. Hope you're doing well, sister. Susan Nitka, I think it's Nitka ABC. Hey, ABC, welcome to the show. Tick, everybody coming in here from all over the world. This is worldwide, as always, all over the planet. Alice Marine, let's see, Diane Hernandez, everybody coming in here. Just a good hello to all the beautiful people out there around the world, because you all are beautiful. You gotta, and if you don't think you're beautiful, you are. You know, it's all about positivity. No matter what's happening in this world, it's all about turning things around on a positive light. You know, hey, Ro, good to see you. Blessings. Francis, Bird Lover, Diane, good evening. Penn, Kelly, everybody. Jamie, welcome, Jamie. Australia, good to have you. Australia in the house. We have a lot of people out in Australia, New Zealand, all the way out there. Some in Japan, Lavola. Pittsburgh, Penny. Hey, Pittsburgh, Penny. Dragon Candy, how you doing? Carrie, hey, welcome, Carrie. The World According, welcome. The 504, welcome. Yes, I know, Bird Lover, I got you. Let's see. The Talk Tick 1976. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Lexi, hey, Lexi, thank you for the share. If you're not following us, please also go to my main profile. Press the red follow button. Hey, Alien, good to see you, brother, over there in the UK. We had a great time having you on the show last night. You were a great guest, and we had him on last night, and he had an implant, and we took the implant out. And that show should be on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Astro Command Spaceship News. So if you don't know that I have a YouTube channel, go to my link, and you can go to my YouTube channel, like after the show or whatever, and you can follow, you can subscribe on my link. You'll see all the shows that we've done on TikTok. Every show there. You're going to probably have to spend a good couple of weeks going through all the shows. Yeah, and that show, Jordan, is on my TikTok. It's on my YouTube. When am I dropping the video? The video's on my YouTube channel, Alien. The show's recorded, so if you want to watch it later, go onto YouTube. Go onto my link here on my bio. There's a link to my YouTube channel, and just subscribe, and you'll be able to watch the show from last night. Yeah, tell your friend that Yvette to check your phone, because I was able to invite you, but your phone is not letting you come up. Hey, Kyle. Cameron is dressed like he's in Star Wars. Yes, I'm with the Force here. May the Force be with you. Interesting, thanks. Peggy, welcome, Peggy. Thanks for the share. You, good to see you, everybody. And we actually are with the force of positivity. You know what I mean? Hey, Palladium Rumbo, good to see you. Brett, good to see you. Catherine Lee. Hey, something. Marty, the names go so fast. Aloha Roses, Kat. Jared, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Cleo, AZ Mike. AZ's probably Arizona. Lillian, hey, Lillian. Hey, good to see everybody with me, with everybody. Hi, my mind is so amped up here. Creative Dive 25, another Australia person. Welcome everybody from Australia and the Pacific Coast. Young Skywalker, hey, good to have everybody with. Cliff, welcome Cliff. Let's see, Scarecrow, Obi-Wan Kenobi, that's right. We feel sometimes like an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Sharon Louise, good to see you. Everybody coming in here, all the new people, welcome. This show is a welcoming place. It has been for now going on 3 years. So it's good to have everybody come in here. If you're interested in really deep information on the spiritual UFO thing and not just, talking about nuts and bolts, this is the place where it happens. Let me give you a little bit of background about me. Lupita, good to see you. I am actually CmdrAleon. Now, the word commander for me, I'm not in command of any fleet or anything. I am commander of my own cosmic spirit. So to me, hey Lynn, thank you 948 for that. For me, the word commander means I'm in command of my whole person, my whole consciousness. No one else controls my consciousness. No one can, no one ever will. And so that's my definition of being a commander. So CmdrAleon has got a spiritual implication to it. I had to just blow a bubble with the gum, so sorry about that. Thank you for the gift. Lynn, thank you for the bubble, for the bubble gum. And so that's the definition for me of commander. I've always been that way since I've been consciously awakened. When I start feeling like someone's trying to control me or tell me that this is the way I've got to be on what I'm dealing with, I say nope. When people say you need to follow this person on the web, nope, I don't do that. I'm fully conscious. I don't need to do that. In all due respect to the billions of people out there that do that, or the millions that might be doing that on internet or whatever, I don't do that. You'll find that I do read stuff on the subject that's going on. I do read a little bit of it, but I keep a very clear conscience. So when I'm talking about the subject and interviewing people, I'm not quoting other people and they say, oh, this person wrote like 500 books. And I've got to read those books right now to become more enlightened, and there are people that I do find to be very beautiful with what they're doing, But, the way I look at it, everybody needs to be completely liberated in their consciousness cosmically in order to understand where we're going. So whether we're talking about all the things that are happening right now, we live in a very crazy world. As crazy it is, I do understand that we need to take time to refocus and center on our inner guidance with everything going on. Inner guidance for me in the subject of ufology, in the subject of contact, in the subject of life elsewhere. If I were to ask somebody, are we alone in the universe? And actually, that was going to be my topic. It's not the soul thing, but the question would be, if you do believe we're alone in the universe, why? I've met people over the years that think that we are alone in the universe. They think that we are the only living human consciousness throughout the multiverse, throughout the universe. And then I would say to them, well, how do you know that? Where do you come? How does a little baby born on Earth grow up to be an adult and decide that there's no one else here but us? How does that happen? How does a little kid do that? I was for some reason thinking about that today when I was working. I said, that would be a good topic to talk about amongst all the things we do talk about. And again, we'll get into everything, sightings and what have you. But what makes a person decide that they want to have an argument and defend themselves saying, we on Earth are the only ones here, and we should be thankful that we even exist, right? That we should be thankful that we are the only living race in the universe. All the other planets that have been created, they're all just basically dead planets. There's nothing there. There's nobody there. There's no galactic portals. There's no way to travel from one place to the other from another planet because there's nobody there. So all the things that we think are there, all these so-called living intelligences that we think exist are just basically figments of our imagination. That's what these people think, and these people, some of them are really smart. They'll come up with really good arguments as to why they think that we are alone in the universe. That's right. My father's house has many mansions. Actually, absolutely correct. Hey, paranormal ghost. I'm going to call you Ghostbuster. Hello there, paranormal. Good to see you. And I think, hey, Half Pint. And it's pretty hard to, the people that think that way, even if you show them a spaceship that someone's videotaped hovering over a mountain, they'll come up with some sort of excuse saying, oh, it's something that we have. It's nothing from outer space. It's got to be a Earth-based spaceship. Because, we have technology that we can use, but we're the ones who are building it. There's nobody else that has anything out there, And that's what some people think. And we're going to bring Alien in the UK back up. He was on last night, over in the UK.
How are you? How are you?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man.
We're doing good. It was great. How you feeling since last night?
Yeah, like I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better.
Oh,
But
oh, good.
I keep on I keep on feeling like stuff on my body. Like sometimes my body parts will just move, like vibrate by itself.
Yeah.
Do you know why that is?
Well, you're having your this thing we took out was affecting and blocking your vibrational frequencies. So
Uh
you're
huh.
feeling the after effects of that. And what you're seeing is you now have beams of energy vibrating in your body that are of a higher vibrational frequency. And when we took that thing out last night, boy, I mean, I felt it in the back of your neck. It's not there anymore, thank goodness, but it was
Oh, thank you.
blocking the energy flow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, that makes sense. So and I want to ask about, do you know the gateway tapes?
The gateway tapes, did you say?
Yeah. What do you think about those?
Fill me on that. I'm not familiar with that is, believe it or not.
There's these tapes from the Monroe Institute where people use it to astral project.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Okay, now I understand.
Yeah. So what do you think about those? Because I was talking to someone else on live, and they were saying um the tapes have been altered and they're not good or something.
Yeah,
Like,
don't do them. I've had people on here talk about that. Stay away from that stuff. You don't need to do it. Just focus on your own inner focus of meditation, higher
mhm.
vibrational frequencies of music. Forget the Monroe Institute, and don't go there. Just you know, believe me when I tell you this. The best thing you can do is just focus on inner expansion of consciousness. The way I expanded my consciousness is not from anybody, Monroe Institute or anything. I basically expanded my consciousness through meditation and higher frequencies of music. And if you listen to things on YouTube like Christ conscious ambient music with
Mhm.
those higher frequencies, that's all you need to do with the Om and the U. That's all you really need. You don't need to go through something that has been kind of messed up to begin with. And your best bet is to stay away from that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So,
absolutely.
and I was meditating today, and I felt someone there. Is that
Hmm.
I was getting worried. I was thinking, is that a negative entity? Well, you put a shield on me, and you put a shield around my house.
Yes, I
So,
did. And let me bring you up on camera. I should be able to do that. I pressed the little camera button.
okay,
If you press it, save. And
okay,
this is
let's see.
our friend over in the UK that we took the implant out last night. A great guest. So if you're just watching the show, hey, there he is. Good to see you, brother. And so tell us about what happened because, like I said, when you do meditation, the only thing you can bring to you now is light, nothing else. So tell me about that. What happened after last night?
Um, After last night, I tried to go back to sleep. I still couldn't go back to sleep because I was excited. Like I was,
Oh yeah, well, that's different. Yeah.
yeah. So um, I stayed up. I went to a temple in the morning. Came back. Um, I ate some food, and then I had a nap. I had a little bit of a nap, like 1 hour or 2 hours. Then I woke up, meditated. Yeah, then I was doing the and the you and
Hmm.
yeah, that felt powerful. Like I don't know, it's like I felt after I did it, it's like my body is shaking. Like I feel the vibration. It's like
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
was
that's amazing. What you're feeling is now your energy's flowing. When you had the implant in you, your energy is being blocked by a lower vibrational thing from lower vibrational ETs that have been put in there in the neck. When that thing came out, your whole body started flowing in light. So
mm-hmm.
the stuff you're explaining now is when you were doing the meditation with the Om and the U, you were operating on a very high frequency, which is really good.
Okay. So what
Yeah.
about the being? The being that
Well,
was
that's the thing. Tell me about the being. What's going on with that?
I don't know. It was just it was moving. It was like it was coming onto my arm. I felt it. Then it came onto my chest. I don't know. I just felt it.
Was it
I,
like a tall being or a short being or what were
I
you
couldn't
getting?
I couldn't tell. All I could tell was there was someone there, and
Hmm.
I kept on saying in my head, if you're not vibrating in a high vibration, then you must leave. You have to go. I kept on saying that, I kept on repeating it, and it just stayed. And then I
Well,
stopped.
then you what you should have said is, if you're not a Christed being of light, you have to go.
Mm.
That's the one
Okay.
thing you need to add into that.
Okay. So if you're not a
Yeah,
Christ being of light, you have to go.
right.
Okay.
Because if it is a Christed being of light, then it will. Then you need to ask, if you're a Christed being of light, you need to speak to me telepathically and tell me who you are. You know,
Hmm. Yeah.
that's really important.
Okay. And yeah, I started. You see the thing that you're doing to me, the scanning thing.
Yeah,
So someone told me, like I was telling other people about my experience, how you took it out, and they were telling me, yeah, I could do it myself, and they said I have to just um um connect to the tap into the the love, something like that. So I just tried
right.
it,
Yeah,
and I think I've been doing it, but I
yeah,
don't know. I don't know if I take stuff out, but I feel the vibrate the same vibration you were
yeah.
you were
You
doing.
see, well, you're open to now being able to do that. When I took the implant out, now you'll be able to self protect yourself. My whole goal is to liberate people on the planet to be able to, when I put that shield around them, to be able to realize that they have the ability now to liberate themselves from that situation. And
Mhm.
what they were telling you is true. It's not exclusive to me. I've been given the gift to get in there remotely wherever everybody is in the world and take out that implant, whatever it is. But I want
Mhm.
that person, man or woman, to realize that once they are protected, they are empowered in themselves to never have those things happen again. And that really
Okay.
is the key.
Mhm.
So
Can
you're
you
empowered.
can you scan me one more time? I
You-
wanna make sure you see that being. I don't know. Let me just
Okay.
can you
You want me to scan you one more time?
yeah.
Okay, so we're going to, by request, and my friend is in the UK. I'm in Connecticut here. We took an implant out last night. And the show is recorded that I did last night, and it is on my YouTube channel. It should be on there now. So we're going to scan him. He's going to keep his eyes closed. He knows what to do. We're going to switch over to our space consciousness for a minute, well, more than a minute. We're just going to just rescan. Okay. I'm just focusing on him from the top area. And right now, give me a moment. Okay, I'm amping up heat energy above him. I want you to take a deep breath in, relax, take a deep breath, breathe out of your nostrils about 3 or 4 times. And if you're just tuning in, you're wondering what I'm doing, I have the ability with my hands to help people around the world, and that's exactly what I do. When you start feeling the energy, let me know. Clear your thoughts, don't think. Don't let the brain get in the way of consciousness. I'm going to scan you now. I'm starting to scan starting from your head here, and I'm scanning light energy.
Yep, I feel it. I
And the
feel it.
energy of the Christed light energy is now coming through. Well, last night we had removed an implant. He just said he had a being.
I feel something there. What's that?
Right now, I'm doing this right here. Do you feel this?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Okay. Is it in that area that's around your right arm, I think, correct? The upper shoulder?
No, no, no. It's like my leg, my
Your
thigh.
leg.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
What's that?
Okay, I'm going down to that area. I'm going to shoot the right leg or the left leg.
It's like my inner thigh, my left, my
Okay,
left.
okay. So we're going to check that out because the only thing implanted was in the neck originally. Now we're going to see if there's anything there. Am I right there? Am I right on top of it? I'm right on the back
Yeah.
end.
You're there. You're
Right
there.
there?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. It's possible there was one other implant that I wasn't aware of.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. I feel it. I
Right there.
feel it.
Okay. We're gonna neutralize that area. I feel something there. And again, I was so focused on the neck area, but let me just see. Whatever's there, we're gonna make sure we take it out. I'm now neutralizing what is right there. And we're gonna be, just for people knowing what we're doing here, we remotely will remove this right now. So as I pull on it, yeah, he was Kit Kat. So we're gonna take that other one out. I'm gonna neutralize it right now. I've got a hold of it and I'm going to remotely pull it out from the back of your thigh. I'm going to start pulling. It won't hurt, but it's going to feel a little bit weird.
Hmm.
Tell me when you start feeling me pulling.
I feel. I feel it. I
Okay.
feel it.
I'm going to pull it straight out of his thigh. Sometimes, as good as we can be in getting implants out, sometimes there's one that's hidden there that we just don't see. And we're going to get that out of him so he has no more implant.
Oh, you're pulling. You're still pulling.
Do you feel me pulling it?
Yeah.
I'm taking the implant out.
Yeah.
Give me
I
a
feel it.
second here. I'm going to pull it. It's a kind of a long one. I'm going to hold it. Now my other hand's got it. I've got a hold of the implant. It can't go anywhere. I'm taking it out.
Yeah. I think it's my leg. It's controlling my. It's in my. Yeah. Did you
Okay, I'm
take it out?
taking. I'm going to take the whole thing out. When it's out, you tell me, yes, Commander, it's out. Almost. Almost. I'm going to just pull on the last part of it. I'm going to actually put heat energy on it and dissolve a little bit of it and pull it through your thigh and pull it straight out. Okay, keep your eyes closed. This is not going to hurt. 1, 2, 3. And when I just pull out, it should be like a little slight popping sound or a tingle right about now. Tell me when. I got complete control of it. Tell me when.
It's still there. It's still there.
I'm still pulling on it. It's a pretty big implant, but I'm pulling it out.
Yeah.
We're going to get the whole thing out of your thigh.
Yeah. Get out. Still there. Oh, was that it? Oh, it's still there.
This
Still there.
implant, this implant's not going to be able to stay in there. I'm going to amp up the energies even higher. I'm going to go full swing energy of light, the frequencies of light, the Christ consciousness. I'm pulling this out. I will not let it stay in there. I'm going to take the whole thing out.
I'm shaking. My leg is shaking. Okay.
Yeah, that's because I'm now pulling it and I'm shaking the implant out of your body in the leg area, on the thigh area. It's not going to stay in. I'm going to get it out, the whole thing, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to shoot heat energy from the other end of the thigh. I'm going to force the rest of it out. So I'm shooting beams of energy into it. Now I'm closing my eyes for a minute to focus more.
This one's a tough one.
Yeah, some of them are. I'm going to take the whole thing out.
Okay.
When I have an implant that's trying to fight me, I will take it out. And that's one thing an implant shouldn't do is try to fight the commander because I'm going to pull the whole thing out.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a really big implant, man.
Wow.
Yes. Pave, yes. We have mods on here. I'm not sure if there's somebody doing something that shouldn't do. I want the mods to be aware of it. In the Christed energies of power that I have within me, I want this implant out now. So now I'm going to sever what's left of the implant and pull it out. I'm going to sever it and cut it in half, so to speak. And this way I'll be able to sever it. I'm going to pull it out on the right and left part of the thigh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm really gonna get this thing out of you. You tell me when. Almost. With a cut, it can't regenerate. I'm taking it out. I'm just focusing on him right now, not comments or anything. I need to stay focused on this. We're trying to dissolve the implant. How do you feel right now in the thigh?
I still feel the pulling. You're pulling it.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep my eyes closed just so I don't look at any comments right now. I can't do that. Okay, now I'm gonna use the energy shift here. I'm now going to try to dissolve the implant with heat energy. I'm going to do this. So what Mike, if someone's standing here watching me, they say, what is he doing? But believe me, it is coming out. So now I'm going to do is I'm shaking what's left of the implant. You might be able to feel it in your thigh area.
Yeah.
It might feel like
I
so
feel
it
it.
feels like a tingling. What I'm doing is I'm shaking it out. It's almost out. I'm trying to shrivel it more. I'm going to pull it out now. And this way you'll feel when it's out of you, it'll stop tingling in your thigh area. So right now I'm shaking it to get the rest of it out, and it's almost out. This was a fairly big implant they put in you whenever they did this, and I missed it.
Why? Why me?
It was there for some reason. Some of these implants are sneaky. Just stay focused, stay closed. Don't just stay focused on. I can kind of see with my eyes closed what I'm doing here better. One implant I remember taking out took me 20 minutes to take the implant out.
No way.
Yeah, it's sometimes they do. We're going to get this thing out of you. Now I'm shooting light beams of energy to destroy it and dissolve the implant. There's a tingling heat energy coming out of my fingers through my palm into the thigh area of that leg area.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to feel that too. I'm really right now dissolving what's left of it.
Yeah, I feel it. Oh, I feel that.
I'm right now in the thigh itself, remotely, and now I'm in the thigh itself within the skin of the thigh, remotely, and I'm going to pull it straight out of the thigh. So I had to go into the thigh here. You're going to feel it. It's not going to, it might slightly be a discomfort, but it won't be painful. I've got a hold of the main part of the implant. Now I'm going to pull it out of the thigh through your skin right now. I've neutralized it. I'm pulling it out. Tell me when. Tell me when. So I've gone in the thigh again with my palm of my hand, and I'm doing this. There's a word for it I can't put into English words. I'm in the thigh getting the rest of it out. I'm going to pull it out and force it out right now. I'm using the other palm of my hand to shoot beams of light to force it from the back end. You should start feeling that, brother.
Yeah, I feel it.
I'm going to amp that up. It's going to force the implant to come out. It's going to cause the end of the implant to come out of your body. Once that comes out, let me know. I see a little thin part of the implant, sort of like a point. I've got a hold of that. The little point is the end of the implant. I'm going to force it out right now. All right. As I pull it, it'll be sort of like a tingling and a popping sound. That's the only way I can describe it. Tell me when.
I feel you pulling it hard.
Say again?
I feel you pulling it really hard.
Yes.
Please keep on going. Please.
Yep. I'm still pulling on it. I've got beams of light on both ends of your thigh, and this implant was a lot bigger than I suspected it would be, but we're going to get it out, brother.
Let's get it all out. Please.
I'm still doing it. What's going on?
It's the same pulling. I just feel the same pulling.
Yeah, that's because I'm etherically or remotely taking it out. I'm using the palm of my hands, but I'm now remotely taking out the implant still. I've never seen an implant this big.
Wow.
I'm still working on it. I think I found this angle part here. It's like on an angle. Let me do this here. So on this angle, we're going to be pulling more, sort of like almost on a vertical angle.
Mm.
And on that vertical angle, there's an opening, and I'm pulling out of that opening. It's like pulling on a rope, for lack of an analogy.
Uh-huh.
Right there. Tell me when. Also, in your consciousness, say, I am letting this implant go. This implant must leave my body, and it must leave my body now. Say it to yourself. It's your body, and you control the energy of your body, and you will also tell your body to let this implant out as I pull it. Let it go, 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 let it go. Tell me when. And if you're just watching the show, I have my eyes closed here for a reason. We are in the process of removing a large implant in his thigh. How does the thigh feel right now?
I can still feel there's something there.
Okay, we're going to do a little bit more work on it.
This is the biggest one you ever had.
Yep, this is the biggest implant I've ever had to deal with. I can feel this is the one, this is the area that it's in here. I can see where the rest of it is right here on this side of me here. I'm going to put my hands over here. I feel like a slight bubble of what the rest of the implant is. That's in the thigh. I'm concentrating on that area. I'm going to start pulling on it. In a minute, you're going to start feeling a pull. That is the other half of the implant. And as I pull it, just let me know. I'm going to shake it a little bit. Once I get that other half out, the implant will be gone.
Okay.
So right now, just stay focused. Here it is right here. It's like it's like a slight bubble out on the thigh there. Right here. Very tricky, but it's right here. I'm sending Christed healing energies into the thigh to pull it out. Beams of light energy. Once we get this out, the thigh will be clear of the implant.
Coming out, it's coming
Do you
out.
feel what I'm doing right now?
Coming out, it's coming out.
Now I'm going to pull it straight out. Straight out. There were two halves to it in the thigh area. This is the other half of it. Pulling it out. Pulling it out. Taking it out. Let it go, 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 let it go. It's on the right side of the thigh here. So I'm pulling it right out. What's left there on the right side was slightly a bubble. I call a bubble is the rest of the implant. Whoops.
Did you stop pulling?
No, I'm still pulling. I just dropped the cord here, but I'm still pulling. I hit my phone by accident.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to go into that right area. I'm going into the right area of the thigh with the palm, etherically speaking. And we're going to kind of dissolve the energy of that part of the implant. So I'm going ahead with both of my hands here to dissolve the implant. You're going to feel beams of heat energy in that area.
Yeah, I feel the beams.
Right there. Yep, it's right there.
Yeah.
I'm now dissolving it as I go back and forth with my hand like I'm chopping something, but I'm not chopping anything. I'm dissolving the implant right there. Almost. And folks who have watched me for a long time, I've taken out lots of implants. Some of them, like this, has been a really interesting situation here. So, yeah, I can feel what's left of it. We're taking it out right there. And just say to yourself, I'm letting it go. I'm letting it out of my body. It's now going to leave my body. As I pull it, just say to yourself, I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. It's going to be gone. I'm letting it go. That's just all you have to say. And as you let it go, it will now leave your body and we will destroy the implant. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And when it's not there anymore, just tell me, Commander, it's out.
Oh, strong, strong.
And just say to yourself that the implant has no control over your physical, mental body, and that you want the implant to be gone. And I'm going to help you remove the implant by your saying that internally. We're now pulling the implant, what's left of it, out of you. I've never seen an implant this big. We're still pulling on what's left of it. Just keep telling yourself consciously, I'm letting it go out of my leg, out of my thigh, out of my leg.
Oh, my legs.
It's to be gone now. And you're going to say to yourself, as we do this, I'm a Christed being of light. Nothing can be in my leg anymore that was put there. I'm a Christed being of light. Let it be gone, let it be gone, let it be gone. And as we do the last part of this here, you tell me when. I need to take a break for a minute.
Can I open my eyes?
You can open your eyes. How do you feel? It's a lot of work. How do you feel right now?
It's still there. I feel it. It feels still there.
Do you feel a lot of it still there or a little bit less of it still there? What do you feel?
I think like my head, I feel my head like feels like, I don't know, like focused. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, this is the biggest one you've had.
This is definitely the biggest one in all the implants I've removed. This has got to be the biggest one I've ever seen.
So do you think you see the being that was there yesterday that I was meditating? You think that was a negative one because we didn't take
I'm
up?
not sure who that being was. What was happening with that being?
It was just on me. It was moving. It was on my arm. Then it moved to my chest. Like I felt it. It wasn't doing anything. It was just there around
Mm-hmm.
me. And like when I was sleeping, I think I felt it. I felt it as well.
Mm-hmm. And did you feel a negative presence? What did you feel? Because what you feel is the more important.
I don't really feel anything. I just feel something there. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if it's negative
Yeah,
or
Rogue has a question while I'm interviewing you. Rogue, go ahead. Let's see, Rogue. I do see my eyes are open now, so I am looking, and I am. It may have been his fairies. Judy McLean says. So one of our friends says it could have been. Rogue is saying, was the thing attaching to you, the being?
I think it was. I don't know. It went to my arm. Then it went to my chest.
Mm-hmm.
It went to my other arm. I don't know.
It was so the being. When you say the being, was the being like you, it seems like this being was moving around, correct?
Yeah.
So the being wasn't in any one specific place.
No.
And John, I'll answer your question in a minute on that. It embedded in three. Twiggy, that sounds interesting. So it could be someone saying maybe the being was in your house. Can you just people are asking? Palladian says, can you describe the being, what it looked like at all?
I don't know what it looked like. I couldn't see it. I just
You
felt it.
couldn't see it.
That's all I
You
could
just
see.
felt it.
Uh-huh.
Give me a second. I need to.
Do you get tired when you do
So
this?
I get tired.
Like, does it take it out
On
of you?
it doesn't take anything out of me, but when it's a big implant like that or something, I need to take a break for just a moment to refocus.
Yeah, I hear that. Take as long as you need on this one. I
Yeah,
wanna.
I mean, I got a 2 hour show, so I'm gonna get that implant out. There's no way I'm doing this show without getting that other implant out of you.
I
There's
appreciate it.
no way. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
you know, I am committed to what I do on my mission work, and the apple. Yeah, Daniel, you're right. I will drink some more apple cider. And we're going to get that implant out. I'm not going to let an implant beat me at all, ever, because there's no way I'm going to let that implant stay there. You know, he has another one in his thigh area, and I pulled a lot of it out. There's still a little bit left, so I'm taking a mini break here. And now Judy McLean says your fairies, and everybody has fairies. Your fairies might be trying to help you feel better.
Oh.
2710 record, welcome. So the other night we took an implant out of his neck. We got that out. And now there's an implant that's in his thigh area that we're removing, but we're taking a break from doing it. And yeah, so as much as I do on many levels, I still have to take a break just to refocus. So you're watching Encounters. This is our friend over in the UK. D Booyah says, toggle your head, brother, please. They're
What do you say,
saying
Tom?
toggle your head, brother.
What did you
I
mean
don't.
by that?
I don't. I'm not sure what they mean by that. Do you mean move your head, or what do you mean by toggle his head? Just like turn it like this?
Three
Boogie
are
says
embedded.
are embedded and connected, causing resistance.
That might be.
Uh,
Do you think? What does that mean? There's three different places there. There.
well, yeah, they're connected with each other, but they're embedded. So I think I completely understand what you're saying. Um, we're going to try to get the well, I'm not going to even try. We're just going to get it out. So I'm going to have you do is close your eyes. I'm going to have you tell yourself again that I'm a Christed being of light. And I want you to know that you also have empowered light within you. And keep saying, I am a Christed being of light, continually right now is like a mantra. And what we're going to do is focus on that light. And everybody watching this, and I know people have been coming and going. I don't know who's been coming and going on the show here. And maybe you're not interested in seeing what we're doing here. But this is important because this is part of what's going on with people. People that have been implanted. It's been done by beings that are of lower vibrational ET levels. And what we're doing here is part of the mission work is to take out those implants. You know, it's really important. So we're going to focus again, and I want you to keep your eyes closed, and we're going to go back to where the implant might be. We're going to get that implant out.
Mhm.
Yeah, let me see here. And we're scanning from the head again. We're going to go and we'll eventually stop once we hit what's left of the implant. And you'll tell me when to stop.
Mhm.
I've regenerated energy here from taking a little break, which is important.
Yeah, it's there. There, right there, right there.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to pull. This is where the weakness of the implant is. I'm going to pull it straight out.
Mhm.
This is where it's weak. This is where it doesn't realize I can get right to it. So right here, I'm going to start pulling. I'm pulling. Tell me when you feel it. Oh, yeah. Right there. I'm going right down there. Right there. I can feel it. Do you feel the energy?
Yeah.
Okay, just focus and keep saying to yourself, I'm a Christed being of light, and keep repeating that internally to yourself. What we're doing, folks, is we're taking out a implant. Okay, I'm going to pull straight up. And as I pull straight up, it I can see where it connects in three different parts from the bottom like a foot. It's not a foot. I use that analogy. But now I'm pulling it straight out and I'm also controlling it. I'm pulling it straight out, straight up, straight out, straight up. And you keep repeating, I'm a Christed being of light. And I can see it coming out. I can see it. It's no longer attached to the bottom. I'm pulling it straight out of you. Can you feel it?
I can barely feel it. I can barely.
Yeah. Well, barely feeling it. Might be that it's coming out. Yeah, he's sweating.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah, I figured out how to get it out. I figured out how to get it out. I'm pulling it straight out.
I feel it. I feel it.
I'm going to get this out, folks. I'm going to take this whole thing out. Tried to fool me, but I know how to get it out. Ah, young Ruli, no. You're thinking 3D. What I'm doing goes beyond 3D.
I'm feeling it going up my body. Like,
Yeah, I'm taking it out. That's because I'm
through that
pulling
way.
it up. Yep,
Okay.
I'm pulling it out. It tried
Is,
to. I'm going
is
to
it my
get the
chest?
whole thing out now.
Is it my chest?
It tried to trick me. That's why it was able to do what it did. But now I found a weakness and I'm pulling it straight out.
I feel it. I feel it coming out. I feel it coming out. Oh, it's long. I feel the other
It's
side.
long.
Is in my
It's long,
leg.
like I said. I'm pulling it straight out, straight up, straight
Yes.
out, straight
Yeah.
up.
Yes. It's coming out.
I'm going to really, now I'm going to, hold on a minute. I'm forcing it out.
Yes.
I'm not going to
It's
sit.
coming out.
It's going to be almost out in a minute, brother.
It's coming out. I feel it's coming out. Oh
Almost.
my days, it's so long. It's so long.
Yep, but we're going to get it out of you.
It's coming out. It's so long. It's so long.
Almost, brother.
No way that was inside me.
Almost. The end of it's right up around your upper body. It was in the bottom part where your leg was, but I was going in the wrong way. It had a hold on that portion, but I found its weakness and I'm pulling it out. Now I'm going to shoot a blast of energy of beams of light that are going to dissolve it as I pull it out right now. 1, 2, 3.
This thing is massive. Why is it this big?
Let go. Let go of it. Let it come out. You're Christ, the being of light. Let it come out.
I'm cursed to be no light. Cursed to
Let
be
it
no
come out. Let it come out. Let it come out.
light. I feel it in my leg. I feel it in my calf. Cursed to be no light. Cursed to be no light.
I want you to also work using your light energy. It's your body. You own your body. I want you to shoot light energy in from your body to destroy it too. So you're going to use your light energy, which is empowered within you, and you're going to also, I'm going to teach you something here now. You're going to destroy this thing with me, and it's going to be destroyed
It's coming
completely.
out. It's coming.
Keep repeating to yourself, I'm a Christed being of light. I am powered. This is my body. And I'm releasing this out of my body.
Release this.
And I'm letting the commander take it out of my body. The commander can take it out of my body and destroy it.
Destroy it.
Destroy it.
Destroy it.
Destroy it.
Destroy it. Get out. Destroy it.
And we're going to push out the last vestiges of this in his, coming through his back area.
Get out. Get out. Destroy it. I'm a Christed being.
You are Christ, the being of light, brother.
I am a Christed being of light.
I'm going to let it go.
Get out.
I have no attachment to it. It will have no attachment to me.
No attachment.
It's not from me. It's not me.
It's not me.
It's not me. It's not me.
Get out. I'm a Christed being of light. I'm a Christed being of light. Get out. Get out.
Let it go. Release. Let it go.
Get out. I'm a Christed being of light.
I'm going to do this here right now. I'm now pulling it straight out. And as I pull, you're going to say, let it go. I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. I'm letting the commander take it out. I'm letting the commander take it out. It will be gone.
It's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. I'm letting it go. Get out. Get out. I don't want you anymore. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Leaving. You are leaving. Leave. I am a Christed being. Commander is going to take over.
I want you to let me know in a second how you feel. We're going to do something here.
Okay. I'm a Christed being of light.
I'm going to do something. You're going to feel it. I have to do this in order to do what I'm doing. You'll feel this one a little bit. It's not going to hurt, but you're going to feel it. I'm now going to take this part of the implant. I'm going to pull it straight out, and it's not going to be able to fight me. I'm just going to do this right now.
I feel it.
You should be feeling like a pulsation.
Yeah, I feel it.
Oh, yeah. If people only knew what I was doing over here.
I'm a Christed being. Get out. I don't want you. Get out. I'm a Christed being. I am a Christed being. I am a Christed being. I am a Christed being.
Let go, let go, let go.
And then go. The commander will take out. The commander will take out.
As a Christed being of light that I am,
As a Christed being.
I now will force you to get out of his body, and I will destroy the implant. You're not to be in his body anymore. You will listen, and you will disappear and be destroyed. And I command you to leave his body now. I command you to leave his body now, and you will be destroyed, disintegrated, destroyed. Leave the body now.
Get out. Get out. Leave the body. I feel the end. It's at my wrist. I feel the
On the wrist?
the
Okay. On the wrist area? We will take it out from the wrist area. From the wrist area?
Wrist, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to the wrist area. Now tell me when I got it on the wrist area. We'll pull it out from that area. What's left of it. Tell me when I'm there. Tell me when I'm there.
Yeah, if it's going up, it's going. Taking out, you're taking out.
I'm working on the wrist area. Is it almost gone?
Yeah.
It's almost gone. We will shoot it out from the wrist area with a beam of light. We will disintegrate you. We'll disintegrate the implant. We command you to leave and you will be destroyed. Leave the wrist area of his body now. I am going to destroy the implant.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
I'm shooting beams of light into the body. It will detect if it's wherever it is. It's in the wrist area. If you feel that area, we're going to go there.
I feel it in my hand, like my hand.
Okay, in your hand area. Tell me when my energy is in the hand area. Tell me when to stop.
Feel your energy.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
My hand is shaking a bit. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to definitely do this. This has been a...
Why is it so big?
Well, this part of the wrist area. Okay, I'm pulling on the wrist area where it is, where you tell me it is. And we're going to use the other palm of my hand to shoot the energy, to shoot and force it out of the wrist. Say to yourself, I'm a Christed being of light. I command it out. I command it out.
I command it.
This is what we call a moving implant. And they're very sneaky. Moving implants I've taken out before, they're extremely sneaky to deal with.
Get out. Get out. Get out. I feel something in the back of my head.
The back of your head?
Yeah, the right side. The right side. I feel it there.
Yeah, this is...
The right side.
Okay. On the right side of your head. So I'm putting my energy towards your right side of your head.
The left is on this side.
Oh, the left is on this side? It's on the right or the left?
The left.
Okay, the left. Okay. So we're going to shoot energy on the left side of his head here. Tell me when to stop. Keep your eyes closed. Okay. I feel it right about here. I feel something. Right about here. It's like right there. Okay, we're going to pull on it. I'm going to neutralize the implant. I'm going to pull it.
Pull it.
I'm pulling it out. I'm pulling it out. Pulling it out. Almost. Tell me. And it's actually coming out on near the ear. That's where I'm seeing it. It's coming out near the ear, the opening in the ear of that part of your head. I'm pulling it straight out and destroying it. I've got control of it. It was a living, moving implant.
Wow.
Tell me when. Yeah, that, yeah. Tell me when. I've got complete control of it right now. And I'm pulling it straight out through the what I consider near the ear area. Let go, let go, let go. I've got it neutralized in that area. It can't move. What's ever left of it, I've got it neutralized right now. Yeah, half pint. Sometimes you never know. He was really hit hard. Let go, brother. I've got control of the implant. There's no control of you. It could have been. How do you feel, brother?
I'm feeling the tension in my body is going.
Tension in your body's gone?
It's going.
I'm right now focused on a lot of energy in you, a lot of light energy, Christed energy, Christed energy,
Christed energy.
Christed energy, brother. I'm now having to amp up into a really high level of Christ energy with you.
Christed energy.
Yes, moving.
Christed energy. Christed energy. I'm a being of Christ. Christed energy. Christed energy. Energy. Get out. Get out on me. Christed energy. Christed energy. Let's get out. Let's get out. Christed energy. Let's get out. Let's get out. Christed energy. Get out. Christed energy. You're not gonna win. Get out. Commando, take it out.
You can open your eyes.
Yeah.
Relax. Open your eyes, brother.
It's still there.
It's still there. Where is it now?
I still feel it. Here.
Right in the head area?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to have you close your eyes.
You're coming out. You're coming out.
As you close your eyes, relax your body. That's really important. You got to relax your body and detensify your body in order for it to. Yeah, so as you relax your body, it makes your body easier to go and deal with. Give me a moment.
Is it going back down? I feel like it's going back down.
I need to take a mini break here for a minute.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Take your break. Take your break. Wow. Wow. Why is it so massive? It feels slivery, you know?
Slivery, yeah, it's a living implant.
Oh.
Those are the hardest ones, the living implants, because they are sneaky. The negative ETs put them into you, and they can move around wherever they want. And yeah, that's what they do. And then when you catch them
I
and
feel like it's
neutralize
moving
them,
back down. I feel like it's moving back down.
does it feel the same as it did before? I'm going to get it out, but
Uh-huh.
does it feel as big as it was before, or less?
It feels less. It feels less.
Less.
Definitely
Yeah,
less.
I've got a lot of it out, but there's still a little bit in there. It's a moving implant.
It's definitely less.
Yeah, let me let people know, he's over in the UK. I'm here in Connecticut here doing this. And this is what they call a living implant put in by some negative ETs on him. Very sneaky. And it's not the easiest thing to do. You know, I'm definitely committed to what I do here. Yeah. And, people watching this say, well, I want to see this and I want to see something else. Understand something. I'm not fooling around when I'm trying to get these implants out. I am committed to helping people, and I will continue to do that. And that's the most important thing is I want to see him be okay. And it's not okay for that implant to be in there. For me, it's really important in my mission work here to do this, and it's really important. But I got to take a break for a minute just to re-energize. I've never seen an implant take this long for me to get out. Yeah, I'm having some cider now. What I'm going to do is something I didn't think of doing, but I'm going to do. I'm going to use this crystal, and I've got very powerful crystals here.
Uh-huh.
I'm using the palm of my hand and this crystal. And this crystal I got from a Himalayan crystal shop the other day, here where I am.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this crystal and my palm of my hand and my energies, and I'm going to go after that living implant, and I'm going to destroy that implant because there's no way I'm letting him go to sleep tonight with an implant still in him.
There's no way. There's no way.
Usually, Victoria, negative ETs will sneakily come in during your sleeping state, and they'll actually do something like that, and that's what they do. And it's really a terrible thing that people are treated that way, and negative ETs implant them. It should never ever happen. Plus, it's against universal law. It shouldn't be happening to anybody. So we're going to do this. I've got this crystal here, and I'm going to amp up this energy. I've got the amped up energy in this crystal, and we're going to go after that darn living implant, and we're taking it out. There's no way I'm going to sit here and not take out that implant. Even if it takes the whole show to do it, I'm going to do it. Okay?
Yes, Commander. Let's
All
go.
right. So we're going to have you close your eyes, and I'm going to ask my father and the Ashtar Command to be with me. I know they're busy doing things, and I'm asking my angelic people that are here with me to help me as well. We're going to take that implant out of him and get rid of that implant, and we are going to do it. Yvette, I appreciate that. The little breaks will help me. The little breaks will help me here. Okay, now I'm using the crystal. I'm going to keep my eyes open for what I'm doing because I have the crystal in my hand. I don't want to end up breaking something. So as you close your eyes, brother, I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to breathe in and out of your nostril. Take a deep breath in and breathe out just until you're relaxed. When you're totally relaxed, let me know. I'm going to use the crystal to help scan, and we're going to find out where that implant is, what's left of it, and we're going to get that implant out of your body. And what you're seeing me do here is documented. All my shows that I've done implant removals are documented on my YouTube channel, and you can actually go through different shows and you'll see where I've removed implants from people. So I want you to focus, breathe in and out. I want you to do it until you're relaxed. And I don't look at this thing as a rush. There's no rush here to have the next guest on. This is a serious situation. This is as serious as it gets. When an implant is a living implant and it's in somebody's body like that and is moving around, they're tricky. You know, I've taken living implants out before. This has got to be the toughest one I've ever had to take out of somebody and destroy. Absolutely. But the commander is not going to sit here and let this implant do its thing. It's not happening.
I'm relaxed.
Okay, good. So now I'm going to scan you. I start from the top of his head, and we're going to scan down. And as I do that with the crystal, this crystal is very, very amped up. And believe me, using this crystal, I'll destroy that implant in 2 seconds. Tell me when I'm there. I'm actually scanning your whole body right now.
Something there. There's something
Oops.
there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've got the crystal in my hand, and I got the palm of my hand on my other hand with the palm here. I'm going to now shoot energy from the crystal into your body where the implant is. Tell me when you feel it. It's going to be a different energy, but I'm going to go right into there with the crystal.
I think I feel it. I feel it.
Right there.
Yeah, I feel it, but
Okay,
that's
now we're going to shoot right there.
it's in my right knee.
In your right knee. Okay, tell me when to stop. Okay, we're going to definitely get rid of this person.
No, it's moving, it's moving.
Hold on a minute. Okay, I just took somebody out.
You took some of it out, yeah?
I took somebody out on the show there. I just got rid of them.
Oh, it's moving. I feel something in my ear, my right ear.
Oh, I see, Ashley. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it is doing that little, yes. And good morning to everybody coming in here. If you're watching this show since we started, we're actually dealing with a living implant, and I apologize for taking so long, but this is definitely important. You need to let go internally, brother. You need to let go of it internally. On some level, you're not letting go of it. Let go of it. Tell yourself right now, I'm going to let go of it.
I'm going to
Let go of it.
I'm letting go of it.
Let go of it. You have to let yourself allow yourself to let go. It's not a part of you. It doesn't control you. It's not a part of you. Release it. Let go of it. Let go of it now. Let go of it now. You have the power.
I've let go of it.
Have the strength to let go, brother. Have the strength to let go of it.
It's in the back of my head, like I'm trying to let go of it, but it's
Don't try to let go of it. Just let go of it. Don't try. Just tell yourself, I am not going to try to let go. I will let go of it.
I will let go of this.
I will now let go of it. And you say it with strength because you have the power. Release it. Hey, Paula, just let go. I'm shooting heat energy into your head with my right palm of my hand right now. And I'm using the left palm on the other side of your head. It does not control you, brother. Let go of it.
You do not control me. You do not control me. I want you out.
It wants you to think that you cannot let go of it. You can. You have the power. It's your body. It's your consciousness. You have to do it and be firm. Karen's absolutely correct.
I'm letting
You have to
go.
be firm.
I'm letting go. It's up my leg. It's going up my leg. It's going up my leg. It's
You have to
going.
tell it to leave.
Get out. Leave now.
You have to
Get out.
say this: my body, leave my leg, leave my body, leave my leg, and I'll do my part
My
if you do
body.
your part.
Get out. Leave my arm. Leave my arm. Get out. I don't want you here. You're gonna leave today. You're gonna leave today. I promise you. Get out. Get out. Get out. It's in my chest. Get out.
I want
Get
get out. Keep telling it to get out.
left.
It can no longer be in your body. It must leave.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. I don't want you here. You're gonna leave now. Now. Get out. You're going. You're going. I don't want you here. It's time to go. It's time to leave. You've been here for too long. Get out. Now. Leave. Leave. I want you to go. Leave. Get out.
And if
Now.
you have to say it like this, get out now.
Get out. Now.
But
I want
say
you
it with
gone.
meaning, with conviction, brother.
Get out. Now. I need you gone. Get out. Now. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
That's right, Jules. Right. That's right.
Oh,
Be very
get out.
firm with this, brother.
Get out. Now.
And good goddess. And
Leave.
say right now, and goddess is right. Say, I command you to leave now. I am a
I
Christed
command
being of light. You no longer can be in my body. I am protected by the light. You are to leave right now.
you to leave right now. I'm protected by the light. You have to leave. You have to leave. Get out. You have no right to be here. I'm protected by the light. You have to leave. You have to leave now. Get out. I want you out now. Leave my body now. Get out. Get out. Get
I'm going to
out.
shoot light energy as you're saying that. I'm going to actually shoot light energy all over your body and not just one area.
Get
So I
out.
need to shoot every part of your body with beams of light
Get
instead of focusing on one area.
out. Get
Hey,
out.
Hetty, can you all see my comments?
Get out.
Just,
I need you to leave now. I'm letting go. I've let go of you. Get out. You're not part of me. You're not part of me. Low vibration. I don't need you. Get out. Now. You're not part of me. My stomach. You're not part of me. You're not part of me. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out now. Get out now. Get out. Get out. You're not part of me. You are not part
and
of
I
me.
want to say this out loud. I know I'm getting a lot of different things being said here. They're all good advice. Say it. I'm not going to say it loud because I don't want to wake anybody up here, but you can say it really loud. I want you to get out now. I'm a Christed being of light. You're to leave now.
I want you to get out now. I'm a Christed being of light. Get out now. I'm a Christed being of light. Get out now. I'm a Christed being of light. Get out now. Get out now. Get out now. Get out now. I am a Christed being of light. Get out now. Get out now. Get out now. Get out. Get out. Get out. I'm a Christed being of light. I'm a Christed being of light. You have to leave now. I don't want you here. Get out. I'm a Christed being of light. I'm a Christed being of light. Get out. Get out. Get out. Now. Get out. Get out.
Hey, Alan.
Get out. Get out. Move yourself. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get away from me. Get out. Get out.
I'm going to do something I haven't done on this show here, which I need to do, and I normally would not call them in. Take care, Dr. Brian, MD.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Okay, I want you to open your eyes right now. Look at the camera.
Yeah.
I want to. How do you feel right now, brother? Since we started,
I feel
how do
better
you
than
feel?
I feel better than when we started. That's for
Okay,
sure.
that's the important thing. Now, the hard part is to know whether there's still an implant in you or whether something else is going on now.
Mm-hmm.
Because we did a lot of work in almost since 11 o'clock. It's now whatever time it is, 12:48, and a lot of stuff was removed. How do you feel right now as we speak to each other and look at each other?
I feel lighter.
Lighter. You feel lighter.
Yeah.
So as you look and now you're fully conscious, I want you to be fully conscious of me here.
Mm-hmm.
How does your body feel right now? How does it feel
Kind of
as a
feels the
body?
same.
It feels the
Kind of
same?
feels. Yeah.
The same as before we started, or in what way?
The same as I say, like 10, 15 minutes ago. Like it's lighter than when we started, but it's still there. I feel it. It's
Mm-hmm.
back of my head. My head is like heavy. Like I don't know. It's like sometimes it moves. It's at one place, but it's in another place as well. Two places at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, and it's moving.
Mm-hmm. I think what we're going to have to do is do some more work on another evening. I
Yeah,
really
no
do
problem.
believe that. It's going to take time. I've never seen an implant like this before. But you
Mhm.
do look a lot better to some people. How does he look right now to everybody? No, I don't have one, Ashley, unfortunately. Yeah, yesterday you were a lot worse. You do look a lot better.
Mhm.
Is there anything that you feel, Jules? It's a good point. Is there any? You look much better. Is there anything you feel you're holding back that you've not let go of? If you don't know the answer to that right now, that's okay too.
I don't really know the answer to that.
But you look pretty good. I mean, right now, looking at you, how do you feel right now, right at this moment?
I still feel feel it's inside me. It's really strong, but there's
Mm-hmm.
less of it. That's the main
Mm-hmm.
part.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have to do a special implant removal night, and we're going to have to do that soon. Is there something, and I think you're right. I'm feeling. Is there something that you yet haven't told me? Because I feel there's something else going on that you're kind of afraid to say. And if you say it, that'll help to let go of it. What is it? There's something there.
It was kind of coming from. It wasn't really my. It was more close to the middle. You know. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't the left thigh. It was kind of there, but it was more to the middle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I completely understand.
Mm. Let me think. Is there anything else I'm holding back?
And maybe you don't know consciously what that is yet. And it could be in your subconscious. You might want to sleep on that and come up with just I would just say it's okay if you don't know the answer. You can just sleep on it and hopefully come up with something. As you go to sleep tonight, I want you to think of Christ, any kind of, and that might be too. Um, and I have no idea what to tell you right now, except that something there's a lot of stuff going on here, and I don't proclaim to then be the know all of it, but I'm here to assist you, which is what I do here. But you look a
Yeah.
lot better.
Thank you.
And starting from last night you felt better. Then you had this other being touch you, and then all this stuff started happening. Have you lost? So one of my friends in Pennsylvania is saying, "Have you lost anybody recently?" No,
Not anyone close, but
nobody close. Okay, I got you.
I
Well,
was.
we're not done working with you, brother. You are doing a lot better, but I will not be finished with you until I make sure that that implant's out of your body.
Mhm. Um, I told you yesterday, right, about like how my mental health through boxing and how I became suicidal and all of that, and like I've been depressed for say like since I was like ever since secondary. So I was about 12. I was
You're
depressed.
depressed.
Yeah, I was depressed till about 15, 16, 17. But then it started getting better. 17 years old.
Hmm.
And then, yeah, it was really good at 17. And then it started getting bad again. I got even worse. I got suicidal.
Hmm.
Suicidal.
Hmm.
And then, I stopped boxing. So it made me stop boxing.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I started feeling better. I started getting better. I um I started. There was this entity. Oh, there's this thing that entered me like during my. Well, first it was strangling me, like it
Hmm. Hmm.
strangled me one time. It
Oh
was
my
a
God.
it was a night before a boxing competition. So that was before I stopped boxing. But it was like it was holding me down. It wasn't strangling, but like it was holding me
Hmm.
down. I'm trying to say
Hmm.
Jesus Christ, but I can't say anything. I can't. But I was just thinking, is that was it sleep paralysis? I was thinking maybe sleep paralysis. I shouldn't really think about it. And it,
Hmm.
and it then it kept on happening. Um,
Yeah, goddess. I
and
see it.
another tournament, another
Hmm.
tournament. It happened again, but
Hmm.
uh, yeah, I still won those tournaments. I've never lost in like a boxing match. Um, yeah, and then it kept on happening. Even when I stopped boxing, it kept on happening. It would happen around
So
the
yeah.
same the same time. It'll be from three. It'll be from two two 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. That's the
Hmm.
time period.
Hmm. So here's the thing, which is really important. Um, you have to set up, and you're right. You need to set up boundaries. And one of the things you need to do is start using higher vibrational Christed music, specifically Christ conscious music. And a lot of that through YouTube, there's higher frequency Christ conscious music. But also, besides the music, you need to take empowerment over your consciousness. You need to take empowerment, brother, over your body. Because if you don't do that, even if you think you're doing it, it doesn't mean that you're doing it. So you need to do self work on yourself now,
Mhm,
and I will be there to help you because that's exact. I never give up on anybody. If
mhm,
I ever did that, I'd be contradicting everything I've done here so far on this planet. And I won't do that to anybody. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm going to help you. And if it
thank you.
takes another night to do it, we'll
Mhm,
do it. You know,
thank you. Thank you.
hey, look, whether I have a million people watching or whether we have 500 people watching, every individual person that comes on this show is important to me. I care about everybody. And that's why this show is as popular as it is, because I don't care about the ratings or anything. I care about individual people. And when
Mhm,
things like this happen, I will do my best to help you, you know. And if you smile, that's it, smiling, like put a smile on your face, like right now.
mhm,
Put a smile like you really want to smile. Okay, when you smile right now, that's the most beautiful light that you have, your smile. When you smile, that smile is the radiance of light that goes to everyone. And they see your smile, you know? And if everybody smiles, it changes the frequency, the energy, the vibration. You see,
mhm,
if I smile, and I do smile inside myself, I want to also send my love out to every person out there because when we do what we do, and especially the work that I've been given to do and the gift I've been given to take out these implants, it's not always an easy thing. And some people, oh, well, you didn't take the implant out tonight, then he's not real. People who say that don't realize how many implants I've taken out of people, and it's not
Uh-huh.
easy.
It's not
So I
easy.
like to see everybody out there try to sit here, take out an implant for somebody over in Oshkosh, New Mexico, or in Japan or something. If you're not sitting in my shoes, you don't know what amount of energy it takes to do this.
Uh-huh.
You see? And I'm here to help this brother, and I'm here to help that sister. Whoever they are, I'm here unconditionally here to help. There's no contradictions in what I do. Everything I do has a reason and a purpose. Everything we do has a reason and a purpose. And if
Uh-huh.
you smile, that's your strength. Don't ever let your mind put you down and tell you, well, don't ever you can be any way you want. You can feel anything you want. You have to. But don't
Uh-huh.
ever have indecision or the feeling of, after doing all this, I still feel depressed. Depression is a thought form. It's something that anyone can have. You can have a day when you can feel the whole world's falling upon you and get depressed, right? Or
Uh-huh.
you can say, I'm going to be walking tall, standing tall, walking my walk, doing what I want to do. I'm going to have a great day. The
Uh-huh.
same thing when you have an implant in you that's a living implant, you have the ability to have it leave. You have the power. You yourself have the power. All I'm doing here remotely is dealing with something that's a bigger implant than I ever thought.
Uh-huh.
But you
So
have the power,
you
brother. You have that power to say to yours, you have the power to destroy that implant.
uh-huh.
The only reason
You
why
said
that
I have to
implant's
do
still in you, go
you said
ahead.
I have to do shadow work, did you say? Or what?
I don't
Self
do any
work?
shadow work. I'm just saying that you have the power to take control of that implant and destroy it in your body right now. You can
Yeah,
destroy
but
it. You
before you
just
said
have to believe that
I
you
have to
can do
do
it.
I have to do inner work, did you say? Yeah.
Yeah. So someone's saying inner work. So inner work means that you inner meditate. You meditate. You do the inner work. You say to you start doing. You start being who you are. So being that cosmic light that's inside of you, you take that power that you've been gifted by God, and you use that power to destroy that implant. Because now that you have the power, now that you know what to do, and you've seen what I do, you can
Uh-huh.
destroy that implant. But you have to just believe. If you don't believe you can do it, it won't happen. But if you believe you can destroy the implant, I believe you can. But you have to. Whether I believe you can doesn't make any difference. It's what you decide to do, what actions you decide to take, and that's exactly the most important thing you're going to do. If you say to yourself, "I'm going to destroy that implant," I've had it before I go to sleep tonight. So tonight, say to yourself, "Man, I am just done." I mean, if you think you were, you know, getting fed up with the implant, I'm over here taking parts of that implant out, and I am saying I'm getting riled up inside. And people have never seen me riled up. I'm getting riled up with the implant and saying I've had it. I'm getting that thing out of there one way or the other, whether it's tonight or tomorrow night or whatever. We're getting that implant out of there. But you are the one who has the power to destroy the implant within you. Do you realize that?
Yeah. Yeah, you told me, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, when I say realize that, I mean that in a very beautiful way. That you have always had the power. See, that what happens is we sometimes doubt ourselves, and then other people say things to us that will make us doubt ourselves. Don't ever listen to anybody else that's saying, "Oh, you can't do this; it's not possible." Those people, they don't know anything. They know nothing. They just like to hear
Yeah.
themselves talk.
I,
You
I
have the
think
power, brother.
I've always had like low self esteem, I feel like. I've always
Ah,
been doubting
see,
myself. I've always
don't do that
doubted.
anymore. Don't don't. Do you feel low self-esteem now? Still? Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't let yourself be there. See, that's the thing. Because you have the low self esteem, that implant is taking control. Not anymore, man. You have the power. So I want you to say these words. This is really important. And I'm working in my space consciousness. I want you to say, I have the power. Say it out loud.
I have the power.
Say it louder.
I have the power.
I have the power to take out the implant and destroy it.
I have the power to take out the implant and destroy it.
And I am going to destroy it tonight.
And I'm going to destroy it tonight.
And I'm not going to be depressed anymore.
I'm not gonna be depressed no more.
I'm not going to live in any doubt anymore.
I'm not gonna live any doubt anymore.
And I'm a strong human being.
And I'm a strong human being.
I am the light.
I am the light.
I am the cosmic Christed light.
I am the cosmic Christed light.
Say it louder.
I am the cosmic Christed light.
And I
Can't say
will
it.
destroy the implant.
And I will destroy the implant.
Okay, brother. You are. You are who you wish to be. You don't have to be depressed. Your brain will do things to you. Your brain is like telling you, I'm depressed now. But you choose the channel in which you wish to be. You can go onto the channel of
Right
depression,
now,
channel D.
right now, I'm not depressed.
I know
I'm,
you're not.
I'm happier than I've ever been in my life.
Good. But the thing is, by saying these things, we're just saying to make sure that you don't go into depression, that you
Mm,
have the strength to do. What we're doing is want to make sure that you're absolutely operating in strength.
mm.
Do you feel now that you can operate in strength? I think you
Yeah.
have the confidence. Good.
Hmm.
And I want you to tell me what happens because I'm really concerned with you and I want to make sure you're okay. You know?
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
no, I am totally. I mean, I'm not just doing this thing on TikTok for ratings. I'm doing this because I care about people.
Yeah, I can sense that. I can sense that.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Okay. And I'm going to let you down now do you have any last minute comments?
Nah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep on doing. Today, I'm gonna focus on this.
Okay. Stay
Yeah.
focused. We just don't even, the one thing I teach people, even in my classes, is not to try. Don't try to do something. Take the word try out of the sentence and say, I am going to do it. So I want you to say this. Instead of saying try, say, I will do it.
I will do it.
Say it louder.
I will do it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
brother.
you.
Thank you. And you can come here anytime you wish. You know that.
Yeah.
All
Tomorrow, I'm
right.
gonna be here. I'm gonna be here tomorrow.
Okay. All
See you,
right. Good.
Commander.
All right. Take care.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're going to bring him down. Give me a minute here. I need to have a little bit of apple cider break here. Believe me, I need to have some apple cider. I'll bring some more people up here. Give me a second. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm bringing up Maddie, and then I'm going to bring up this other person. I'm going to bring up Maddie first. Give me a second here. Hey, Maddie. Good evening or good morning.
Hey, Commander. So I just wanted to say I came on your show a few months ago and I had told you about an abduction I had and how I was really like traumatized about it. And I had now a really big awakening. And I realized that that abduction scenario was an Archon. But what I was gonna say is I remember my mission, why I came here and my home planet, but I can't remember for sure the species. And I was wondering if you could use your intuition to tell me.
Yeah, so give me a moment. I'm going to refocus my energy. That took a lot of work, what I just did for the last hour or so. Give me a moment. So let's go back, and I remember we spoke. Can you tell me a little bit about the story again? Just a little brief thing.
Yeah, so I had three encounters. The first two were with gray aliens. It was the same ship. They were very
Hmm.
brief. I only remember 1 or 2 second max from these abductions. But then the third one was this being that had a black cloak and it looked kind of grasshopper like.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that
Oh,
that was
interesting. Yeah. And Can you go back to when it actually happened? Because, yeah,
Yeah, so that, let's see, I'm 29 now. I was 21 at the time, and I was living in the middle of nowhere in a farmhouse in North Dakota. So it was
okay.
completely isolated.
Oh, okay. And now you're, since that period, what's been happening since the last time we spoke?
Well, this is crazy because for the longest time I was like, when people would talk about aliens, I was like, no, they're evil, they're not good. And then I had a mass awakening, and I remembered there are many good species of aliens, and
Hmm.
I remember, or not aliens, but Cosmo people or whatever you want to call them,
Yeah,
and
space people. Yeah.
yeah, space people. And I remember coming here with a strong sense of urgency, um, to try to help humanity kind of wake up to what's going on,
Hmm.
and raise the vibe on Earth, with it by keeping my vibes high.
Would you like to, now that I'm have a little bit more clarity, I'm going to do something for you to help you remember to
Okay.
connect with your star family. It's going to be a simple thing. I've done this with a few people. This is the opposite of trying to remove implants. So this is a little bit nicer to deal with because I don't have to remove anything. So how would you like to? Because I don't know where they are, but everybody has a star family somewhere in the universe. How would you like to go to sleep tonight and telepathically learn to communicate with them, whoever they are?
Yeah, I would love that. Oh, and also, I saw an orb tonight. I prayed last night and I
Oh
said,
wow.
please, I want contact. Can you
Hmm.
please contact me? And then I saw an orb that turned all kinds of crazy colors.
Really? Wow. Did you
It
record
was
it?
really
Did you get
beautiful.
a?
Yeah, I
Did you?
did record it.
You did record it. Did you upload it yet on your page?
No, I'm trying to stay low key, especially
Oh
because I know it
really?
sounds so
Can
crazy.
you can you email me a copy of the video?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, you can stay low key. I'll get the video, I'll review it, and I could put up just date it when you saw it, and just a general
Yeah.
location, nothing specific.
Okay, it is really, really fuzzy because whenever I zoom in on my camera, it
Yeah.
gets
Oh, the
staticky. So,
fuzziness. Yeah, that'll happen
yeah,
with
but the
cameras. Yeah.
colors are incredible.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know who your family is, but I'm going to give you just a very simple thing to do. And you're watching Encounters. This is the late night show. We're on at 11 o'clock Eastern. And what I'd like you to do is just when you go to sleep tonight, just briefly do like a 30-minute meditation. And all you got to do is say, and I always like to use this word, I am a Christed being of light on earth. I wish to connect with my star family telepathically. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen right away, but as you're putting that out into the universe specifically and just saying, I am a Christed being of light on earth, I wish to connect with my Christed star family. Always say Christed star family. So there's no opening for any cosmic jokers. And when you do that, then wait for the response. And if you get a response tonight or whatever night it is, you should be able to get a response. Then I want to hear what happens. So that's a very simple way of doing it. I don't try to make things complicated for anybody. If you do that, I think you're going to eventually get a response.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, it's a simple exercise, but it does work.
All right, real quick, I wanted to tell you that I was trying to communicate with the one I saw tonight, and similar to a pendulum, I would ask it yes or no questions,
Hmm.
and three times it shined really bright to let me know yes. And one of the things I had asked is, are you here to help humanity?
Hmm.
And it flashed really bright white. So,
Oh,
yeah, so that
beautiful.
comforts me. Yeah.
So so yeah, that was the telepathic response. Well, that was you were telepathically asking the question or verbally saying it. So when you saw that light go bright when you said that, that's probably connected to your star family. So they're already
Yeah,
connected to you. You just don't know who they are yet.
I know. I'm trying not to be, I don't know, like self-centered, but I kind of feel in a way this one came for me in
Hmm.
particular. But around
Hmm.
me, because I live in Montana, so I can see all the stars. There were more than just that one. There was three of them around me. But that one I felt especially drawn to.
Hmm. Yeah,
So,
I would say when you go to sleep, focus on that and ask questions, and I believe you'll actually find out the answer to that. I think through telepathy is the best way to communicate. It really is.
I mean, intuitively, are you picking up on maybe Pleiadian?
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Hmm. What I'm getting is they come from very, very far away. They're very, very highly spiritually advanced. Give me a moment. They come from beyond the Andromeda, the Andromedan area. They come from that area. I'm going to open my eyes now. Oops, almost destroyed myself. Uh, yeah, they come from that area beyond the Andromedan area.
Okay, I'll have to research that because I literally just woke up to all this information 2 nights ago. So it's kind of a lot to process, but even so, I can't remember who I am. I know why I came here, and I feel that's the most important thing.
I think so too. I think so too. It's a beautiful thing to come back and share, Maddie, the what's been happening with you. But really, we all have the ability through telepathy to communicate universally with our star family. Many human beings don't do that because they're not able to know how to proceed to do that. But you can definitely do it. I think you have every ability to do it. I'd love to hear what happens when you start practicing it. It's like going on a treadmill. So instead of being on a treadmill, what you're doing is you are mentally using your brain, telepathy wise, to make that communications, ask that question, and say to the universe, okay, I'm ready to connect with my star family out there. And the star family that you're connected to is somewhere past the Andromeda galaxy. It's past that. I don't know who they are specifically, but they are. Um, Give me a moment. They're about 8 feet tall and they are human.
Do they have blonde hair?
Give me a moment. Some of them do and some of them don't. It's a mixture.
All right, perfect. And what is it called again? The
Uh,
Adronima?
the Andromedan star system, if you look at a star chart, there's a thing called Andromeda. It would be beyond the Andromedan star system where your connection is.
Is the Milky Way past that one?
It's beyond the Milky Way, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's way beyond that. All I know is it's way beyond that. I keep getting it's way beyond
Well, would that mean
Andromeda.
my soul is very advanced? Or,
You are a human body, but you are also a human consciousness and also what I call a space consciousness. A space consciousness is a consciousness which is here in human form. Like I said to many times on my show, there's a thing called stasis, and your body, your space body is alive and well. You have a space consciousness and a human consciousness. Do you understand?
yes.
Okay, there you go. That's all that you need to know. And I
Okay.
think as you go into the sleeping state, focus on making that contact. And there's no rush to do it. It's not like you have to rush like you're trying to lose 500 pounds and you need to do it in one night. You're just taking your time gradually to make a relationship with them. And
Mm-hmm.
and when they start communicating back to you, I also believe that you can have contact with the vessels of light. That means that the sighting you had that you recorded, I believe you can ask them to come back
Okay.
telepathically
Yeah,
just by
and
your. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I have one last question because I'm so curious. Do you think that AI was sent here as intervention by, like, the Galactic Federation, for example? Do you get a good or bad vibe from AI?
I don't believe in AI in the sense of what people are using it for. That if you get too dependent on AI for an answer, I believe people should be here in the human form using their own consciousness, not depending on an artificial construct. And I think if you focus through meditation, through doing it yourself, through communication, through telepathy, that's all you need. We don't need AI to tell us what's right or what's out there or what's not out there. We have the ability to do it ourselves.
Okay, thank you so much for all your help. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the community too.
I thank you. You're a blessing, Maddie. I thank you for coming back up and sharing. It's been a while. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Do keep doing good on your mission.
Oh, you too. You too. All of us, right?
Yes, all of us for sure. There's already a mass awakening. We're doing so good.
Yeah. And as long as people don't get too caught up with all the craziness on our planet, and there's crazy things happening in the 3D world, we are of this world, but we're not of this world. Remember, we were born here as star seed, but we're here to do much greater things.
I agree.
Yeah. And we are, and Bird, you're right, Diane, we are trying our best. All right, Maddie, we'll bring you down.
All right, thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Any blessings to you.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Now, I had to get into putting the hood on here. I feel like Obi Kenobi. I feel like saying to people, the Force is with you. And it's just the outfit I'm wearing. It just feels that way. I feel that we have the Force. The Force is here. We're all part of the Force, and in truth, we're all part of the light, right? We're all part of the galactic levels of light, and we are the Force. Yes, all of us are. And I am going to drink more cider. The Force be with us all, right? I'm going to get some sleep, I promise. I will take out nothing. I will actually bring up something, a person. Okay, we have this other person first, and one more after that, and then we'll call it a night. It's been a really long night. Hey,
Hello.
Autistic, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I was curious about the downloads I get. I've gotten several over the years. Uh,
And tell us where you are, and tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're
I'm
from.
currently in Illinois, but uh, I've been telepathic communications with several races of aliens. They they gave me showed me stuff that I don't understand, like technologies.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And when you say aliens, basically the real term would be non-terrestrial beings or space
Either the
beings.
Abenaki or the Palladians.
The Palladians, Anunnaki, very good. So how long have you had contact with those folks?
Several years, over 10 years.
10 years. Wow, that's pretty cool. So let me ask you a question. Hold on a second here. Yeah, I'm going to try to, can you come on camera if I push this
Yeah,
button? Okay,
yeah,
I'm
just
going to push the button.
to put something up
Yeah, and then you'll have to save that. You'll come on screen in a minute. Let's see
at
here.
work. I'm in my
Uh,
car, so I have to
oh,
put
you're
it
in the
back.
car. There you are. Oh, good to meet you. And
Yeah.
what's your first name?
My name's Andrew.
Andrew, nice to meet you on the show here. I'm glad you found our show here. We've been on for 3 years. So tell me about this. This is great. The Anunnaki, which I'm very familiar with. We have some people here that have direct
Well,
contact,
they
and
showed
the
me a
Pleiadians.
crystal technology. I don't know if I'm supposed to build it or if I'm supposed to know about it.
Yeah.
The
So
power supply.
if they're giving you Andrew, if they're giving you the information about the technology, I think that's for you to they'll eventually in your communication with them directly, they'll probably show you if you ask them how you have to ask them how do I do this? I'm in human form. I want you remember like we talked about Nikolai or Tesla, how he developed free energy. So you probably have a mission to create whatever they're wanting you to create. And I think it's a beautiful thing to hear someone come on here and talk about this. So tell me, I'm really interested. Have you physically met the Anunnaki and the Palladians yourself?
Not physically, I've actually telepathically.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You're ahead of the ball game. You're a telepathic communicator, which is great.
Yeah, yeah.
So, so
I've
that's the clearest form of communications.
between several races. I've
Wow.
actually discovered a new race that's never. You might have heard of it, the arachnids, but they're really nice.
Oh, good, good. So, have you had any indication? I'll say again, I'm sorry.
The arachnids really don't have much to say.
They don't have much to say. Hey, look, there are
Yeah.
different races out there. Some of them don't, you
Yeah.
know. But the Anunnaki and the Palladians, they've been
Yeah.
with the planet here for billions of years coming to Earth. You know, they've
Yeah.
been around for a long time.
They gave me several. I know how it's built, but I don't know the math behind it.
Yeah. See, that's something I don't know. There's certain things I don't know as much as I know a lot of things being a
I'm not
space
sure how
being.
I'm going to figure it out.
I think you will. I think when you talk to them telepathically, just like you're talking to me, just ask them like you're having a cup of coffee at a diner. You know,
Yeah.
you just have to ask. And you know the old saying, if you ask, you shall receive. You have the
Yeah.
ability to be telepathic, which not every human being does. But
Oh
since
yeah.
you have that gift, I would just ask them and then get a journal and write down the information that they tell you. They'll tell you if you ask them. I really do
I've
believe that.
asked before. They've told me quite in detail. I mean, I know
Okay.
about it. Just don't say much about it. I've actually wrote a letter to the CIA. That might have been
Oh, that.
stupid, but oh well.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Don't write any letters to the CIA. That's not a good idea.
Wrote a letter to the White House. I wrote a letter
Yeah,
saying,
they
telling
don't.
them I know about this technology and yada yada. Well, they think I'm crazy, probably.
No, they don't. They're probably now monitoring you. You don't want to let them know anything.
Yeah, I
The
don't
one
tell
thing
them.
you hey look, they probably know everything about everybody here. So what else is new? But the thing is,
Yeah,
whatever knowledge you get from the Palladians, what they're giving you, take your time. Don't feel like you have to be rushed to have the ability to know the mathematics of it. Take your time. You'll get it. There's no rush. You know, I tell people take a deep breath when you're doing your work that you're doing galactically here, and just take it. You know, you have a talent that you've been given and a mission you have. You have definitely a mission for sure, but it's not something to give to the CIA or the NSA or the president or the White House. It's for you to share with the world, not those
right.
folks. Yeah,
Yeah.
so don't do that again. Don't do the CIA thing.
All right. All right.
You know,
Yeah. I'll tell you, the insectoids, they scare the shit out of me.
yeah, I know about them. I know that there are mantis beings that are positive that are called the mantis.
Yep.
But the insectoids, I've heard of them. I don't
Mm.
really have a focus on their energy because I am with the Ashtar command levels in the
I
Christ
stay
consciousness.
away.
And
I stay
go
away
ahead.
from the insectoids, the greys, and the reptilians. I stay away from them for
Good,
sure.
good. Well, you don't need to be around them anyway. You're connected with the Palladians and Anunnaki come a very high level of Christ consciousness. So you're doing the right thing. You know your
Every
boundaries.
once in a while, I feel a presence of the gray looking at me, but I just like block them out.
Yeah, well, you have the power. You see, you have your own power, and that's important, brother, right? That you're empowered. You know that you don't want them near you.
When I was a kid, I used to have repeating dreams of a triangle shaped UFO with a bunch of uh, designs on the bottom.
Oh, wow.
I was like, and then I started meditating and started remote viewing and astral projecting.
Yeah,
You
so the
know,
writings on the ship were what they call hieroglyphics.
yeah,
Hieroglyphics
that's
are,
exactly what.
yeah, they're writings on the ship. There are ships that have that, and that's a language. That's some of these ships do have a language written on their ships. I've studied that. That's been going on for billions of years.
And they showed
Yeah.
that to me. I
Yep.
guess
See that.
that's part of me realizing my mission. I don't know how to. I
You know,
know I know how to. I know the three elements I need to build it. But as far
yeah.
as I don't know, how am I going to get that much gold?
Well, I don't know if you need a lot of gold, but I think you need just to realize they're probably going to show you a way to do it without having to manifest all that.
Right.
You know, I think because they don't operate in that kind of frequency. They don't care about the gold. They're just trying to show you how to build something that's probably going to be good for humanity.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, see, that's the beautiful part of your story.
Free
Yeah,
energy.
yeah, free
Power.
energy. Yeah,
They told me they'll power the Earth 100 times over.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, because they come from worlds where we don't have the greed, we don't have people controlling things. There's no governments on their planet. When I say that, these planets and where my parents come from, their planets are very peaceful. There's no pollution. There's no like separated countries. Everybody lives in harmony, and they're very advanced spiritually, and their homes are very beautiful too. They live in very harmonious relationship with nature.
They told me that they're coming back.
Oh yeah, they're already coming here. They're already here.
I mean, I know they're already here, but they said they're the first contact with all of America. They said that's coming real soon.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Matter of fact, that's happening before 2020, right near and about near 2026 is going to be first contact.
Yeah, they told me in between uh, July and August.
July of August of 2025, right?
In between July and August of 2025 is what they told me.
Yeah, you're right on the money. You're right near it because that's like going towards the end of summer. You're right
Mm-hmm.
on it. What they're telling you is absolutely accurate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is. And the reason
One,
I know this,
a tall blonde.
tall blonde,
Yeah, I
and
don't know much
what
more.
was and
I
did you
was,
get a name of the tall blonde being that you were speaking
no,
to?
I did not. I don't. Not really worried about that too much.
Yeah. Well, these are people that know you from space because
Yeah.
out of your human body, you also have a space body. I think you already know what I mean. The
Yeah.
stasis.
They told me that I was once. They told me in my last lifetime I was an engineer
Yeah,
in their world.
you probably are. You probably were an intergalactic engineer, which is different than like a Earth-based engineer building a Boeing 747.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
It's a lot different. Absolutely
Yeah.
correct. Absolutely correct. This is great. I'm really glad you're up here. I'm usually on here from 11 a.m., 11
Oh, I've watched you
p.m.
pretty much every day since I discovered you. I was debating whether I come up here or not.
Well, I'm glad you debated yourself and came up here because I'm glad to know you.
I remote view the federal government.
You remote view the federal government.
They have technology, but they're not using the crystals. They're using nuclear power, the power of whatever ships they have.
Hmm. Tell us about remote viewing. As a remote viewer, can you tell us what you've seen on a cosmic scale with our government, or anything you can tell us that you've
All
seen?
right. They have several ships. They've been working on reverse engineering. They've actually captured,
Hmm.
and it's not Area 51. It's somewhere in a mountain somewhere.
Yeah, near the NORAD facility, correct? In Colorado.
I saw somewhere in Colorado.
Yeah, it's NORAD. It's below NORAD.
Yeah, I
That's
was
I'm giving you
remote,
confirmation. That's true.
and I was seeing this damn thing, and they almost got the whole thing done, except for the power supply. The power supply
Hmm.
is critical. It's
Yeah,
broken. I know how to fix it.
yeah.
They told me how it's got to be fixed, but
Well, we don't have to
oh,
let them know how to fix it because they're the people that don't want to have contact, so we can leave those guys alone.
yep, I guess so.
Yeah, just leave those guys alone. You're gonna have to come back on another night too. You've been watching me for a while. I'd like to do a longer interview with you.
All right, it's awesome.
And I'm now following you. Now a friend of the show.
All right,
I am now following you, and you're a real blessing, man. There's so much you know. I know it because reading your energy. you're having contact with the positive space people. That's just really good. And you're not alone. So don't ever feel that way either, because you have a whole group of people here.
Earth,
Well,
not the Earth, but the Moon
yeah.
is a military base for several races of aliens.
Yeah. Yeah. The moon is an artificial structure that was put there billions of years
Yeah.
ago, and it's an intergalactic space station.
Oh yeah, I already know. I
Yeah.
mean, I've actually remote viewed that too. I
I
was
want to have you
actually invited up there through the telepathic communications.
tell us about the remote viewing of the moon. What have you seen as a remote viewer?
Well, the Greys are there. You got 5 races of aliens. I'm not for sure all of them.
Yeah.
You got the reptilians, you got the insectoids, you got the Greys, and there's 2 other ones. I'm not for sure.
Yeah.
I just know about. Oh yeah, you got the Pleiadians and the what's the other one called?
Mm-hmm.
I just said it once. I just had a
Yeah.
brain fart.
So are all these races that are in that intergalactic station? What I've been getting is it's a travel stop for them. Not all of them interact with each other because they don't always all agree with each other.
The
Correct?
Greys don't interact with the Pleiadians or the what you call them, the tall blondes.
Are you talking about the Nordics?
Yeah, the Nordics. They don't.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't get along with
They
each other
kind
very
of
well.
do. They don't really talk much.
Yeah.
Everybody stays away from the insectoids because they're very
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Now, the reptilians are really docile. They are vegetarians. They evolved from being vegetarians.
Well, we've
They're
had
not.
to we've had to get some. We have to take some of the reptilians off because they were involved with the government in doing some nefarious, negative things recently in
Yeah,
the
they've
last
done
year.
a lot of bad things.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
We've taken some. The Aztec Command is actually who I work with. We've captured them and sent them off planet. Yeah. Absolutely. You have so
now
many
the
experiences, man. Go ahead.
arachnoids told me they have been here, but they have no reason to come back. It would take
Hmm.
them too long to get here because they're so far away.
Yeah. Yeah. Some space races would take a really long time to get here from where they actually, or the origin of where
Yeah.
they actually came. Yeah,
Now,
absolutely
my
true.
understanding with this technology that they showed me that it would take 2 weeks to get to their home planet,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Two
which is
weeks,
100. It's like 40 light years, like
40
40
light
light years.
years.
Yeah,
Interesting. 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 Can you come back on tomorrow night?
yeah. I'll try to remember.
Yeah, we'll put you on. You'll be our first guest because we'll have more time to kind of talk
What
about
time do you
stuff. Yeah.
start?
I'm in Connecticut, so we go on at 11 Eastern till 1 a.m. in the morning, sometimes to 1:30. So I'm glad I didn't go off the air, and I'm glad I'm still
Yeah.
here. I want to have more time to. You have so many experiences, and I think to give it justice, we need to have you back on in the morning. Not in the morning. Tomorrow night at 11. We'll come on at 11 o'clock.
So it's 12:36 here. So
12:36. Are you? Where are you? Okay. Oh, you're in the Central Time Zone.
I'm current. Yeah, I'm currently in Illinois. So
Oh no.
yeah.
Okay, you're an hour behind me. Yeah. So it'll be 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central,
All right.
and you'll be our first guest tomorrow night.
All right. I'll make sure I'm here.
All right, my friend Andrew, I appreciate you coming up here, brother. And you have a good morning out there. We'll have him on tomorrow night, folks. Got a lot of questions, and we're going to
All
ask him a lot of things. And Yvette, we'll try to get you on if your phone will work properly. And everybody, I want to thank you for all being here tonight. This show will be on my YouTube channel. Please go to my link. Everybody follow me. Press the follow button. And also, there's a link to my YouTube channel, Astrogram Spaceship News. We're going to have Andrew back on tomorrow night with a much longer interview. And again, I thank everybody for being here. Take care, everybody. Have a good morning and sleep well. Take it, Andrew. Take care, man. We appreciate you.
Live long and prosper.
Yes, absolutely. May the force be with you.
Yes.
And before I go, I actually, because of what I'm wearing, it looks like I'm one of the people with the force. Doesn't it look like that? I'll take my glasses off here, and I can say, "May the force be with everybody on Encounters."
Oh yeah.
All right, brother. We'll catch you later. Take care, everybody. We're going to do this here. All right. Let Andrew down. Everybody take care. And we love you all. Everybody have a good night. We'll be back with encounters where we're busting the matrix and doing our job here. Take care.